Edda speaks to Haukur. Our forefather science is complete and profound. We know why we are born, and we enrich our human life. Jnana Sakti, Kriya Sakti. The power we have in our pure consciousness. Ægir is the great abyss within. Consciousness, eternity, unbounded and infinite. We are that. And around is the goddess, perfect orderliness in Ægir, the perfection of everything there is. That is what the name Brown implies, means, from Sanskrit Raj. Raun, Rögn og Rein, Raj, Rajana. Ekam Sat, Viprapahuda Vadanti. Truth is one. It is called by many names by the wise. Perfection of Ginnungagap is mirrored in the created universe and in us. Our Mother Earth has a shield, Svalinn, the cooler. Man and other species are threatened by the sun's coronal blasts, sun's coronal mass ejections. Such sun's rays can burn up land and seas. If it falls off, hauður og haf munu uppbrenna. And the second defense is the polar region's magnetic fields. The glow we see in the northern lights, our aurora borealis, is charged particles striking atmosphere at extreme speed. Thus excited, they glow. Bursts of light, photons we see. Útgarðar are outer than our atmosphere. Þór protects us. His Mjöllnir mills to dust the bombardment from space. Þór, son of Earth, has his thousands of lightnings in outer space. Lightnings destroy, and then new creations take place. Þór is electricity, and Þór is our might and main. We worship him in us. We culture him and find him as the great divine power of man. Þór cares for evolution, symbolically that is. His hammer destroys past ignorance and breaks the obstacles on our way in order to make way for ongoing creations. See what I mean? Þór destroys ignorance and obstacles. Each individual evolves from his path towards his goal, Valhöll. For that road making, we use Mjöllnir, Mjöllnir the miller, grinder. And evolution is individual as well as cosmic, always towards higher states of every individual man. A divine play, a divine purpose for men of Midgarður. Midgarður, the middle garden, that is, us men in the world of men. The golden hair of Sif is, on material worldly level, food for our kids, and on the spiritual level of understanding the priceless gold of enlightenment. Then we see why Sif is Thor's delicate consort and love for whom he performs his deeds. See the connection between rain and food. Love and care is such a natural feeling, Haukur. Freyja has her Hildisvín. That is the uterus for the unborn bairn. Nýsa niður is not to think about. It is contacting the pure being, consciousness. We take a break from Þursamegir þrír, the qualities of nature who rule the world. We do not sit and think about the gods. The less we pray to them, they preside over the flawless laws of nature. We only transcend nature and our thoughts to contact that sphere of existence. Ullur is the purifying fire inside us. Sin, a goddess that refuses all filth and sin and lets into Glasir, the golden-leaved forest, only purity. Tröll are our blinding ignorance. We need no Bible law, no canon law. We find the truth within. Some go-betweens, like a church, are a bad thing to have. Have no intermediaries to the innermost. Beware of lucrative institutions of men who want to sell thee what is already thine by birthright. Everything is possible by transcending the world of matter and transcend even our dear human thoughts. TM is an easy technique for the working man in the world. The aim is to become pure, not to make profit, gain money and power, and rule over others. As I am heathen, so I am self-referral, that is, I try to be better than who? Better than myself. Better means to become purer and wiser, not to gain over others. Ragnarök, römm, sigtíva, Ragnarök of our universe, sigtívar are our gods. Ragnarök is only the big crunch or the big rip of this universe, but we will not die. Ginnungagap is eternity. Consciousness is eternity. We are it. Our soul is not born and it never dies. Soul suffers not. Life is precious. Only during life we evolve on our spiritual path towards Valhöll, enlightenment. This is our ancient forefathers' ancient knowledge. Líf and Lífþrasir, who overlive, that is survive, Ragnarök, are not two individuals. They are all of us, our souls to live lifespan in a body again and again. To live in a body for the supreme purpose of enlightenment. We seek to live in accordance with the gods. Now, what is that? We shall not violate the laws of nature. We should try to live in flow with our Mother Nature. Then nature will support us and care for our needs. In Heathenry we call it to live in accordance with the gods. Lifa í sátt við Guðinn. Háamal asks us to take no more than we need. Greed is not good for man. Our gods and goddesses are powers of nature, in us, and are actually found in our own nature and physiology too. We should be in a perfect and healthy state, as is the faultless behavior of nature if we disturb it not. Forgiveness for sins is such a stupid term, Haukur, because in order to excuse or forgive, we have to accuse, make up an offense against the meant forgiver. Do not think there is some he up there who gets insulted and then demands repenting from us. We simply do not violate the laws of nature. Violation builds up strain in nature, which in turn implies, in the end, she bursts. We live in tune with nature, and her blessings fall upon us. And we take our karma, our skuld, as it comes. We made it in the first place. We try to be a good winner and a good loser, and ups and downs in life are just as waves on the ocean. They can seem pretty huge to us little creatures at times, but compared to the silent abyss of Ægir, they are joyful ripples. An up wave, that I win feeling, or a low wave, the I lose feeling, only count for waves on the surface. Below and inside is the unfathomable depth of the sea, Ægir. We can see our human life as ripples, enjoy them, surf on them, but we should know there is more to it. Our acts and thoughts are in the relative world, but we are spiritual beings. It is better to know about the unknown gods, presidents of the laws of nature, than to trust a man-made theocratic god who is just a tool to rule. Shepherds have domestic animals for their own benefits. Hell is just a coffee break between lifespans. We are born again and again to a body and human lifespans. The whole purpose of life is spiritual development. And for now, just keep these apart. Thyself on one hand, and that gospel of suffering, all about denying thyself and our human dignity. We shall correct all philosophical misunderstandings coming to us throughout the ages and actualize highest goal of philosophy. The highest goal of philosophy is to know the ultimate reality, from where all the relative reality can be enriched and strengthened, so that the wholeness of life can belong to every phase of living. Peace is not to have someone tread on thee, but thy parents are rescuing their farm for their children. They have this choice. Then thou becomes the priest to rescue. This only lasts 4,000 years in Iceland. Peace is not being a martyr, but we seek an escape. That does not mean peace. Labels say nothing, Haukur, just mockery. When the dark ages of ignorance are over, we teach all men to nýsa niður. Then the whole nation, all nations, will live inner peace. Peace is within, not out there. Everything is possible by transcending the world of matter and even our dear human thoughts. TM is an easy technique for the working man in the world. Meat of wisdom is the flow of truth in us. We should imbibe that. Has nothing to do with these stupid labels we glue on ourselves. Labels are useful for wars, not for peace. What is salvation and damnation? Pragmatic ideas. What works for the church to gain power over men? We added white Christ to the pantheon. We easily integrate new gods, just another idol. Jesus never was but a story character anyway. We are hostile to that new faith forced upon us, thrust on us by force and threat. All men want to make a choice for themselves. I make up my own mind, but I partake not in superficial debate on labels. We shall get out of this blinding literalism. Our icons are a cue to the innermost. We do not worship these icons, these skúrgoð. Skúrgoð is statues. We should refrain from literalism. See the allegory and symbolic language in myths. The Roman Empire invented lies about heathens. These lies will, ignorantly, be withheld by some heathens. Beware of that. Thou shalt finish thy studies, Haukur, for thy parents' sake. Do as they bid. I collect books, and I have to take care of my friend Högni, or he will get himself into trouble. That is what he does over and over again. He is too good, too innocent, too heedless. Thou shalt find me in our secret meetings. The others will not trust thee well, as thou art the son of a priest, and becoming a priest thyself. But we know, if there is a traitor amongst us, the cave of Blafell will not open up for us. The most important thing is to know how to purify ourselves, rid us of ignorance, lay the bridge Bifrost layer by layer, and that we do by transcending, nýsa niður regularly. By being a shaman, we contact our innermost divine ginnungagap, where no human thoughts abide. Here we infuse our being with the divine power. That is a path worthwhile. Plunge into Ægir for the supreme wisdom. And it helps us well to live in accordance with the flow of the universe and perform the best of actions and deeds. We shall save the most important part. We are here to evolve towards perfection. Reach Svalinn fully alive as soon as possible.